Hey guys, it's Mrs.Berro in my classroom in my basement. Today I want to go over a math lesson. It's kind of a review lesson, so I need you to do a couple things. I need you to get some paper, and you can get a marker, a crayon, a pencil, anything to write with, because we're going to be doing the lesson together. So I'm going to step out while you go get your paper and whatever you want to write with, and I'll see you in a minute. All right. Got all your stuff to write with? All right, let's get started with this lesson. We're going to review our solid shapes. And so when you think about a solid shape, it's like something you can hold in your hand. So we're going to kind of do something really special with our chart here. It means you guys are graphic organizer, and we're going to collect some data under each column. The one thing we're going to look at is what is special about each solid shape. So I'm going to put some reading dots up there so we can read that, and you can read this and review this later. Our first solid shape is a cylinder, and what we want to find out is, can the cylinder stack? Can it slide? And can it roll? So what we're going to find out, these are called special attributes about our solid shapes. So we're going to kind of do some detective work, and we're going to investigate these solid shapes. So the first thing we're going to have to do is, well, we're going to have to look at a cylinder. I brought you a couple cylinders here. This is one of my favorite cylinders. It's a glue stick. This is a little shorter cylinder. It's a Play-Doh container. So we know a cylinder has a circle on the top, a circle on the bottom, and the body is shaped like a tube. So we are going to go to our first category on cylinder. Can you stack a cylinder? Well, let's find out. Yep. So if you made this chart, you're going to write cylinder, and we're going to write the word yes. This can stack. So write the word yes, and then we're going to write stack. S-T-A-C-K. So we know that this guy can stack. Can it slide? Well, let's find out. I'm going to use our little Play-Doh one, and I've got the back of my notebook. We're going to put it up here, and we'll see, does he slide? Yep, he can slide, so he's going to get another yes. This cylinder is one of my favorite solid shapes, and we're going to write the word slide. D-E. Do not worry if I'm going too fast. I'll leave this up here the whole time, so you take your time and you just stay with me. Remember, in our classroom, whether it's at school or in my basement, you take as long as you need to write your words. Alrighty, roll. Well, I bet you already know the answer to this one, but we're going to check it out anyways. Can this guy roll? Oh yeah, these guys are great rollers. So we're going to say another yes. This cylinder can roll. So the three things that we were using our detective work for, everybody got a yes. Alrighty, time to go to our next solid shape. I'm going to move our little things down so we have plenty of room to write. Let's see, a sphere. I brought you a really cool sphere. My son brought one too. This is a blue ping pong ball, and this is a squishy ball the shape of planet Earth. So we're going to use him first. Well, do you think he can stack? Probably not a good stacker, so we're going to say no. We can write the word no, or you can do the no symbol. This cannot stack. So we're going to write the word stack. Can't stack. But can it slide? Well, kind of tricky. He can roll, but he doesn't really slide very well. So we're going to say another no. He is not a good slider. So you can do the no symbol, or you can write the word no. And I'm going to write the word slide. Alrighty. Our next thing is, do you think it can roll? And you probably know the answer to that. This guy is a great roller. Bowling balls, golf balls, tennis balls. So he gets a big yes. And this is yes, he can roll. Roll. And Miss Berro's going to move our cool detective words over here. So, let me make my R a little better. So he's not a good stacker, not the best slider, but this guy is probably the best roller. Uh-oh, here comes Mr. Cube, our next one. I had a hard time finding a cube, so I found a tissue box, and he's the closest cube I've got. So As far as stacking, this guy's a great stacker. A lot of blocks are made out of this. You probably have some in your home. So we're gonna say yes, you can stack. But can it slide? Well, we're gonna find out. And yep, this guy can slide. So he's gonna get another yes. Our chart is getting full here, and we can say yes, this solid shape can slide. Well, can it roll? No, this has got too many faces. All 6 faces are pretty flat. So this guy is not a roller. So we're gonna say no. And remember, you can also do the no-no symbol. It cannot roll. Alrighty, so let's review. We've done our cylinder, our sphere, and our cube. And the last shape, my daughter's favorite solid shape, is a cone. Kind of like an ice cream cone. Mrs.Berro had to make her cone today. A cone has a circle in the bottom, and the top is shaped kind of like a pyramid shape. So we're gonna put our cone here and ask, can you stack a cone? And guess what? It's got one good stack in it. So you could stack it one time. A lot of times in blocks, these are really fun to put on top of a castle. So we're gonna say it can stack, but only one time. Alrighty, so it can stack. So we're gonna put stack up there. That word is done. How about slide? I don't know. We better find out. What do you think? Maybe? We're gonna find out. Yep, he can slide really well. So we're gonna take that word slide. We won't need you anymore. We're gonna say yes. This solid shape can slide. I-D-E. I heard one of the kids out there that said it. I heard you guys. I forgot my reading dot. Let me go back and get those. I can see all those head nodding. I got caught, didn't I? Forgot my reading dot. Alrighty, well, the last one is roll. But as far as the ball, it can roll in a circle. So that's about all it can do. But it can roll, unlike our cube who can't roll at all. So we're gonna take our word roll. We'll just stick him up there. And you say, yeah, he can roll, but only in a circle. And we're gonna put roll down there. Alrighty, let's see how we do. I'm gonna get a different color marker for this, guys. If you're still writing, take your time. You don't have to be in a hurry. So we know the cylinder got a yes. Got a yes for sliding, and it got a yes for rolling. So it got 3 yeses. The sphere, and that was kind of our shape that looked like, kind of like a ball, orange, things like that, basketball. Not a very good stacker, didn't slide real well, but boy, can this shape roll. So this solid shape of the sphere got 1. Let's go check out our cube. Mrs.Berro used a tissue box. Yep, you can stack with these guys. Yep, they slide. Not very good rollers. So this guy only got 2. All right, Mr. Cone, our last solid shape. Yes, you can stack. Yeah, you slide. And you can roll in a circle, so you got all 3. When you put a data chart together, what we're doing is we're doing detective work to find out about our solid shape, but what we're also doing is we're gathering information and we're organizing it. So when you get your chart all together, hang on to that chart because you're gonna show your parents just how smart you are. We are gonna get that pencil and paper out, and after you get time to write this, we're gonna actually draw solid shapes. So I'm gonna give you a second to catch up, and then I'll be right back. So you ready? Right now we're going to start our solid shapes. You can use any type of paper, but what I want to do before we start drawing is I want to just review. Do you remember what those 3 special words were that we were looking at for our special solid shapes? The first one was slide. So remember the slide, and you can remember from your chart, you can remember which solid shape was a good slider. What was that second word? What was it? That's right, roll. We were checking out solid shapes that could roll. So you probably already know the third one, don't you? Stack. Alrighty, here we go. One of my favorite solid shapes is my little cylinder of cranberry juice. So we're gonna draw a cylinder for your parents. So when you draw a cylinder, you draw a great big oval. And if you remember, we gotta pull one side, and if you pull one side, you have to pull the Other, that's right. The other side, so we're gonna pull the other. The bottom, I'm gonna pretend like I can see through my can. So I'm gonna just kind of do some dots here, but the other part of my oval is gonna be connected. And there's your cylinder. Practice that. Don't worry if you don't like it when it first starts out. Just keep practicing that. Our second one is a sphere. He's kind of our easy one to draw. I'm gonna draw a big circle here, and I'm gonna put some dots in it. That tells me that it's a solid shape, and if I could see through it, I could see that it goes all the way around. The cube is my favorite. I'm gonna save him and put him here. I think I'm gonna take my paper and I'm gonna kind of cut it, and we're gonna share. We're gonna put our cone up here. Our cone is kind of like that big circle. So draw a big circle. Yours will probably look a lot better than Mrs.Berro's. And then we're gonna pull one side. And if you pull one side, you gotta pull the other side. Good job, guys. So those are our three shapes. Now the cube is one of my little trickier friends. I'm gonna move him. I think I'm gonna put this guy probably right up here. And I'm gonna take you, Mr. Cylinder. We're gonna pull you down. See if Mrs.Berro can get him out of there. We'll stick him right over there. There you go. Alrighty, here you go, Mr. Cube. Now, when you make a cube, I'm gonna change markers. I think I like this color a little bit better. Oh, my paper's crooked. You can't have that. Okay, close enough. Okay, we're gonna make a nice, big square. And then I want you just to stop. Once you get your square done, I want you to put a dot in the middle where his belly button is. Now, this is the part where you have to have your eye pretend like you don't see the rest of it. We're gonna go to the belly button and we're gonna go down a little bit, over, and we're gonna go over, up, and we're gonna make another square. That's right, another square. You're almost there for your cube. Now we're gonna take this corner and we're gonna attach him to his friend. And if you do one friend, you gotta do the other friend. And there's our third friend. And we've got one more. Alrighty, your cube's all done. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you for our next lesson from Miss Berro's classroom in the basement. Bye-bye.